Lala Kent, the fiery Vanderpump Rules alum whose unfiltered candor has long been a hallmark of reality TV drama, recently turned the lens on herself in a profoundly personal way. Sharing a series of bikini-clad photos on Instagram, the 34-year-old mother of two bared not just her toned physique but her soul, offering a raw glimpse into the mental and physical marathon of postpartum recovery. Against a sun-drenched beach backdrop, with waves crashing softly and sand warm underfoot, Lala stood in a striking black and white swimsuit adorned with a delicate floral overlay on a classic plaid base. Sunglasses perched on her nose, hair tousled by the breeze, and a bold red manicure flashing in the sunlight, she exuded a confidence that felt hard-won. Gold hoop earrings caught the light as she posed, her body a testament to discipline and determination. This wasn't a vanity post, it was a declaration, a reminder to herself and every woman scrolling that identity extends beyond motherhood's all-consuming embrace. The caption accompanying these images delved deep, revealing the emotional undercurrents of her transformation. I read it takes up to 7 years for a woman to fully recover from her postpartum journey, mentally and beyond, Lala wrote, her words a nod to the often overlooked science of recovery. Postpartum isn't confined to the immediate weeks after birth. It's a tapestry of hormonal shifts, sleep deprivation, body image battles, and identity recalibration that can stretch for years. Just trying to remember her identity outside of her kids, she continued, capturing the universal tug-of-war many mothers face. The photos, she explained, serve as anchors. So in the meantime we'll take pictures that remind us we still got it, then go back to mom. Mom. It's a humorous yet heartbreaking encapsulation of the chaos, the endless demands punctuated by fleeting moments of self-assertion. Lala's vulnerability here transforms a simple beach shoot into a manifesto for self-compassion, urging women to pause amid the mommy chorus and reclaim their multifaceted selves. To understand the depth of this moment, one must rewind to the tumult that preceded it. Earlier this year, Lala laid bare a dark chapter. Post-breakup with ex-fiancé Randall Emmett, she plummeted to a mere 90 pounds. The split, a seismic event in her reality TV narrative, unraveled her in ways that went beyond heartbreak. I couldn't eat. I was not well. That was the most horrendous time of my life, she confessed on Brittany Cartwright's When Reality Hits podcast. The weight loss wasn't intentional, it was a symptom of profound distress, anxiety that knotted her stomach, grief that stole her appetite, and a media frenzy that amplified every insecurity. Vanderpump Rules, with its cocktail of glamour and gossip, had chronicled their romance from fiery engagement to acrimonious end, leaving Lala exposed. At 90 pounds, she was a shadow of the bold personality fans adored, her ribs visible under skin that once glowed with vitality. Friends and co-stars watched in alarm as she navigated custody battles for their daughter Ocean, now 4, and the pressures of single parenthood. Brittany Cartwright, a fellow SUR server turned star, offered perspective in that same podcast episode. You've come to a much better place with him, she noted, highlighting Lala's growth. Indeed, nearly 4 years later, Lala speaks of the ordeal with a survivor's clarity. I still have to remind myself that I'm no longer in that place, she admitted. Like, you're okay. That time of your life is over, and you're on the other side. It's over. It's done. That feels so good. This self-talk, a therapeutic tool, underscores her journey toward healing. Therapy sessions, support groups with other reality TV moms, and a deliberate focus on nutrition have been her lifelines. She's rebuilt not just pounds but power, incorporating strength training that sculpts her arms and core, yoga flows that ground her mind, and intuitive eating that honors hunger without judgment. Motherhood, for Lala, is the dual-edged sword at the heart of this narrative. Ocean, her spirited 4-year-old with Emmett, and Sosa, her 10-month-old born via sperm donor, are joys that anchor her. Last week, she was spotted in a vibrant, colorful bathing suit, frolicking with them on a family outing, building sandcastles, splashing in shallow waves, her laughter mingling with theirs. These moments, captured in candid snaps, contrast sharply with the solo beach poses, illustrating the spectrum of her days. They are my everything, she often says, but that everything can eclipse the self. Postpartum recovery, as Lala references, is a marathon backed by research. Hormonal cascades like dropping estrogen and progesterone can trigger mood disorders in up to 80% of women, while physical changes, stretched abdominal muscles, pelvic floor strain, demand months of rehab. Mentally, the shift to primary caregiver can erode professional identities, especially for someone like Lala, whose career thrives on charisma and visibility. Yet, Lala's post is laced with levity, a signature of her appeal. The bikini shots, playful and unapologetic, harken back to her SUR days, serving spicy cocktails with a wink and a quip. That era taught her resilience. Scandals, feuds and public scrutiny forged her armor. Now, as a single mom in the spotlight, she wields that armor to empower. Her message resonates in online communities, where #postpartum real talk threads explode with shared stories, women posting their own still got it photos, from stretch-marked bellies to tired but triumphant smiles. Lala's candor about the 7-year timeline demystifies the myth of the snapback, a toxic ideal perpetuated by filtered feeds and celebrity gloss. Instead, she champions incremental wins. The first run without pain, the meal savored without guilt, the mirror glance that sparks pride. Expanding on her podcast revelations, Lala's path forward involves boundaries with Emmett, co-parenting with civility for Ocean's sake, and intentional joy-seeking. Date nights with girlfriends, solo travel to recharge, and creative outlets like her podcast, Give It To Me Lala, where she dissects everything from beauty hacks to breakup blues. Physically, her bikini body is the result of holistic effort. Meal-prepped salads bursting with quinoa and greens, HIIT workouts that sweat out stress, and sleep hygiene rituals amid midnight feedings. It's not perfection, it's progress. Mentally and beyond, she notes, alluding to therapy's role in unpacking abandonment fears from her own upbringing, weaving personal history into her maternal present.